对，太少，那边的房子出来的太少，因为卖的人太少，他的 on the market 的那个 active listing 也很少。我卖过那边房子，哇，简直是用抢的。所以有时候地区不一样哈，就差别很大。那边的话，房子死过人，哎，大家都没有关系。可是我们这附近只要死过人，大家就很在意。What's different? I don't know. 大家都是华人呀。那边的华人区看着就不在意，可你可以10几个 offer， 这边等个半天还没有 offer， 同样都是死过人的。What's different? 我不知道。有些问题大家就喜欢说呢。华人有一个，就是一个群居的这个习惯，比较没有说去拓荒的那个习惯。那华人比较怕死。嗯。对啊。Yeah. OK， 所以你们的 setup is a market watch. You don't because the 这个 hot sheet 的话哈，你看 ，if you look at, I already eliminate even on my hot sheet. I don't know where did I put my hot sheet. I pretty much eliminate that already. Do it on the market watch because those are come out instantly. So make sure you modify it's a market watch, not hot sheet. Not hot sheet. Okay. So you guys already know how to do the search for residential. Pretty much everything here. Any question when you guys play with it? Anything? Last time, we go through a lot and we go all the way to, I try not to put any location or street address unless you want to put just particular that street for sale that you can put on the address. Cooling. Those are interior feature if you want to make sure or something. Okay, right here. Last time, let me go and kind of mention. Listing, if there's something you don't want, if your clients are financing, you want to make sure the property is not just cash only. Then what you do? Cash not. Not just paying cash. Okay? So you do the reverse. Not cash only. Yeah. Yeah. 所以这个来讲的话，and here's interior feature. Cooling, if you don't want any wall mount, you want to make sure it's a central. What do? Central air. Some people, they want to make sure it's a central. Okay. Make sure their feature has a central air conditioning and they will pop up. Without a central air conditioning, they will eliminate. They will not wasting your time. Forced air is essential air because essential air has been forced. Wall mount is still forced, but they're all forced air anyway. It depends on where you install it. The air has been forced. You tell me, hot air, cold air, which air is not forcing? It's all forced air. So this is, you know, where you put it. But if you want to remove it, you can, you know, if you're using the iPad, iPhone, you can just, you know, click one more time and they will remove the check mark. Using the computer, if the Apple, you hold on control, you hold on the command key. But if it's a window, you hold on the control key and click using the mouse to remove it. If you holding the control key and remove it. Heating, same thing. You want a central heating, or is the wall furnace? 燃气啊, no, wall furnace is on the wall. Those are old type wall furnace. The other one is the fireplace. You want a fireplace or not? Some people, you know, they don't really care. But most likely, this one we probably use a lot. No, not all the house has a fireplace. Oh no, not all the fire. Put it this way: condo doesn't have a fireplace. Townhouse doesn't have a fireplace. Single, no, not all of them. Not all of them. No, it's not a requirement. Only the furnace heating is a requirement, not fireplace. Fireplace only for decoration, not requirement. Only the heating is a requirement. Only the heating. Level. Which level? You say if you only want one level. Some people, you know, they want to make sure, you know, they have elder people. They don't want to, you know, climb the stairs. So make sure it's one level. Okay. But sometimes you got to make sure if a condo, townhouse, could be on the upstairs level, still one level, but you still have a stair. So those are, we got to have to maybe enable the concierge service. Okay. So you can look at it, it's an upper level or it's a ground level. If it's a condo, you gotta have to make sure. Or townhouse, sometimes if the one level, but if they sit up on top of a garage, you still have a stairs. That is, you know, we cannot really eliminate that. Room type. All bedroom are down or all bedroom are up. If we're looking for some house, at least one bedroom are on the ground level, downstairs, then we're gonna make sure we don't mark all bedroom up. If all bedroom, like some of a house, 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath, most likely is what? All the bedroom are upstairs because downstairs is only half bath. Why? Half bath, no bedroom. 4 bedroom, 3 bath. To make sure it's a full bath, most likely you have 1 bedroom on the main floor and downstairs. But if the 1 story, if the 1 level, you will see if the all bedroom are down. Yeah. Whatever the bedroom, you know, you want to, you know, you look at it, you can pick whatever the option. Those are, you know, when we upload it on the listing. As a listing agent, we choose the feature for that. But as the buyer's agent, you select what feature you prefer. But don't limit yourself too much because it's not every listing agent is knowledgeable. Did you ever see the description, leave it blank? They got no description whatsoever. I didn't tell you how to write the essay. Long essay, I would not read it. Few sentences, I will read it. But if you got a whole paragraph essay, too long. I didn't tell you to put the essay on the description. Okay? Just a few lines, enough, because we all have, we look at the feature. Because when you put the description, you got to make sure you put the description. Later I can tell you, you got to have to not just describe whatever the bedroom or something, but you are using the words to describe and make your brain has a picture inside your image. That actually, that's a whole purpose I want to create. If I only say 4 bedroom, 3 bath, that doesn't mean anything. We can all, yeah, it's all 4 bedroom, 3 bath. Or if you got a, okay, backyard has a patio. Yeah, we know what a patio looks like. But you say, spacious covered patio for family and friends gathering. Oh, I can imagine. Party! It's not to make the difference for the wording. So that's a description, what you want to put. Not like just description. Description, I can look at the feature. You don't have to put it on, on the description, on those are, just a simple, the bedroom or whatever the room may be. Okay, interior, you can put, 2 staircase or whatever, it could be attic. Those are based on the listing agent, did they put it on or not? If it's a custom home, beautiful custom home, then I will put as much as I can. Because you try to describe the home, not just, on the interior feature. And description, I was maybe write a little bit longer, but keep it short. Did you ever see that? Why they say the Facebook is for the older generation and Instagram for the younger generation? What's the difference between Facebook and Instagram? Instagram, did you put wording? Just photo, 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 photo. Yeah. That's it. Okay? They don't put description, not like just like Facebook. If somebody put say, would you read it? Elderly people maybe. Not young people. Young people, no way, too long. Hey, all I need is a photo. The good thing on photo, instantly you recognize it. But the bad thing on a photo, you know what? Our brain did not work. We did not train our brain because it's an image to the brain. It's not words. When it's words, our brain have to translate it to image. So you will actually train your brain. That's why when you read more, actually you're smarter. When you don't read, that's why I still encourage you, read, okay? But unfortunately, the younger generation, they don't read except textbook. Or maybe other books, maybe, but I mean, they just don't like to read. Average, yeah. Because elder generation, back to the good old day, we don't have much TV channel, and we have limitation for the time to watch TV. Used to be when I grew up, we don't have any TV until only lunchtime, couple hours, and nighttime 6 o'clock. Hey, afternoon time ain't got no TV. When I was in elementary school, ain't got nothing. Only 3 channels in Taiwan, and that's it. What's in the afternoon? Nothing. 6 o'clock, we'll start with the cartoon. I gotta have to get home. But before 6 o'clock, we play outside. Different life. And by the time 10 o'clock, no TV. Everybody go to sleep. It's not like, which channel we gotta see? Oh, too many channels. We keep on flipping. What I end up with? You didn't finish the whole episode anyway. You can keep on flipping the channel. Eating area, you can put it, if an area, breakfast counter, those are the features I will go over again when I would on a listing. But just, kind of go through the summary. What you see here on the search. Laundry feature, some people want to make sure the laundry inside the house. Okay? Or they don't want to, I got a client, they don't want it in garage. What's the difference? Oh, garage is dirty. Okay. So I got to make sure it's inside the house. So garage may have more dust. Oh, too bad. My laundry is set as in garage. Then some people, they do, oh, I got to make sure the laundry room is inside the house. So that's how they feel. It's cleaning. Okay. So those are, you can pick on it. It's to make sure it's inside. Or because, you can see, in carport, in closet, in garage, oh no. So if somebody click and say the laundry in garage, then what do? Oh, if you got those buyers, not in garage. They only tell you. They don't want to be in the garage. They make sure. If anything they mention laundry set in garage, it will not show those listings. But sometimes, I rather have people, tell me more on what they want, so easier for me to eliminate. I don't want to show you the property, and that's not the way the house you really want. Some people really have their specific item they really want. Okay, they just cannot accept it. No, no. Yeah. Mhm. But if you're facing on those people, they say, I have to make sure my front door not to facing north, not to facing whatever the direction. Well, you better look at the Google Map satellite view before you show. Not necessarily, but I would say they have the issue. 八字比较轻. Okay. Did you ever see that I show the property? I don't feel anything, but the buyer, stand on the doorway. James, I start getting dizzy. Can we get out? You haven't even get in yet. I already start on the doorway. I start getting dizzy, so I guess not comfortable. Is that right? I only walk around the whole house. What's wrong with it? Yeah. Some people, they have a different sensitivity. Yeah. That's why they all say 我的八字很重. You afraid nothing. So if you got any bathroom type, hardly people choose anything in the bathroom or accessibility feature, unless they're handicapped. Okay. Door feature, hardly people choose anything. Kitchen feature, not really. So this four, I hardly choose anything. I may use, choose some of the laundry feature very rarely. This levels, this are probably out of all the feature. This one, I probably use it the most. Did you ever have a buyer they want 2 level, but they don't want 1 level? Not only that, 2 level house is brighter than 1 level house, because 1 level house, if you all spread out, the central area is darker. So 2 level house, because their distance between the window to window, each distance is shorter. So you don't really have a dark area in the center. Because when you combine for all the square footage, yeah. So the if you talk about 2,000 square footage, 1 story, the center area is going to be darker. Yeah, especially if you have a covered patio, they even block more sunlight. Yeah. But some elderly people, they just want 1 story. Okay, not much you can do. Okay, HOA fee. If you want to limit any HOA fee, they say no more than what, $300, for example. Less. Okay. Or some people, I just don't want to have an HOA fee whatsoever. Okay, fine. Instead, you put 0. I put 1 minus. The cheapest HOA fee, what we can see, what, $25, $35? That's probably the cheapest. But I rather don't eliminate those houses. Why? Because, for example, like North Diamond Bar, they have a community pool, and they have what, $35 per month. Even a buyer tell you, I don't want to pay any HOA fee whatsoever. But when you show the property, oh, this one, have a community pool, you only pay $35. $35? Only $1 a day. I think I can accept that. See that? So try not to do that. $1 less. No, single family. No. Old one. Diamond Bar, those are built in 1960 something. They have a community pool, community tennis court. Everybody pays $35 on the whole neighborhood. Or garden, you pay your own. believe me, if you have somebody pay for your gardener, those are at least $200. If anything under $100, you pay everything you own. Your fire insurance, your gardener, everything paid by yourself. So in this situation, I will probably put aside, say, $100. Because some of them, they have a community park, community pool, and like the one in Chino, they have like $80, $75. A lot of a buyer, they can still accept it. Yeah, because to them, oh, $2. That's what, $2 a day. I didn't say $75. It's about $2 a day. You're gonna have to using the auto sales techniques, right? Okay. What's your payment? Don't forget about the car price. You can afford it. The payment, I'll make you afford it. You don't need to finance. Lease, okay? Lease is cheaper. Okay. Yeah, because since you want to put a down payment, why don't you lease the car? Did you keep the car for 3 years or 5 years? Oh, 5 years. We can make a lease for 3 years, so you can have a new car to drive every 3 years since you can afford a payment, right? Yeah, that's how we make a sale. Yeah, so we can have a used car coming in to sell it again. Yeah. That's a strategy and techniques. And that's why we have a sales, not just one. We have two. We have an old car coming in, and I sell you another new car. So that's why car sales, they love as the agent, because, a lot of our coworkers, they keep on lease the car every 2-3 years. And it's sometimes, same model. Sometimes I can see the same color. I say, I say, what's different? I said, it's a new, at least it's new. So HOA amenities, some people, they concern the HOA amenity. If they really want to HOA have a pool or anything like that, you can put it. Here, I rather don't put a monthly, quarterly, or annually, but you could if you want to, because most likely $100 is monthly anyway. So anything, $100 or less, they will show. Because I don't think you want to put $100 and more. So for what? I mean, if you a townhouse or condo, if the people doesn't really care on the HOA, then don't leave it here as a blank. If you especially show people in Irvine, don't put $100 or less. Then most likely you only show it is so. The community pool, they're still paying for that, okay? But most of them, they owe at least $300 or more. I haven't seen it really. It's like somewhere in between. Either they are $100 less or $300 or more. But between 100, 200, or 300, I don't think I really see it lately. Yeah, they all at least pretty expensive right now. Land lease. Do you ever see the property with a land lease? The property, the building is sit on the land. It's not purchased by, they're not owned by the seller. It's a lease. Then, if you don't want those properties show up, simply just mark no. Or any special assessment tax, I rather don't mention, because usually when I do the listing, I would not put the property has a special assessment tax, and I will drive away a lot of people. Even, so what do? Unknown. I put a category unknown. So don't put any assessment, it will still pop up, It doesn't mean anything really. Most of a listing agent, they will not put an assessment. Or if you at least consider, I will probably, leave it a blank as well. If it's a property either for sale or for lease. And buyer's comp, very important. What it's telling you, anything below 2% don't show. Okay? And I will not show, and I will not email to my buyer anyway. Okay, that's my, my bottom line. And if you want to see those property under 2%, go help yourself. Yeah, 2%, that's a minimum. And any disclosure, usually we don't really do anything, but school district, okay, good. If we say we want this. We want to search a property, for example, to Diamond Bar. You want Walnut School District. And Walnut. What do? You put Walnut School District. Why? Because some agent will lie. So I'll try to, first of all, I try to eliminate whoever is honest, then it will not wasting my time. I appreciate that. So, and Walnut and Diamond Bar, what two school district happened? One is what, Pomona? EPPPP. Let's eliminate the R first, Roland High. Roland School District first. So, click here, Roland, and go back to P, Pomona. Click. You gotta hold the control key to click. So, two of them, okay, not. See that? Who is showing? Okay, see? You got it, otherwise, if you click the mouse, they only click one option. You got to make sure either it's an Apple computer, then you click the command key. If it's a window, you click control key. Yeah. Or you hold it and use the mouse and click the option. So it will show more, whatever you want or you don't want. So this is what I show. Okay. Well, it's because I want to looking for Diamond Bar and Walnut within a Walnut School District. On the other hand, you gotta have to understand where those boundary, the school district boundary are as well. But if you don't know, at least you eliminate those are honest listing agent. They will show like me. I would say Pomona School District or Roland School District. So I don't want to wasting anybody's time. I will clearly tell what school district. Just like I have a Temple City school district, Temple City Temple listing yesterday. I put it on the market, and I clearly put it. It's a what? El Monte School District. It's not Temple. Okay, because I knew it. Then I don't, I honestly tell everybody is why people want to buy Temple City because Temple School District. Fine, you buy those houses. My listing is not. I'm sorry. It's El Monte School District. Yeah. So even located on Temple City. So what? So those are unknown. Hey, no way you can put unknown. Yeah. They don't have an option put unknown. That wrong information. You know who will click violation? Because inaccurate information. Buyer's agent like me, I will report it, and I'll let MLS taking care of it. Look, most of Caucasian, they will. You got to treat me as a Caucasian and speaking Chinese. 2/3 of my life is here. Pretty much American. Okay? The way to think, the way I handle, okay? And I'm straightforward. I will not give you a round and round. I will give you a direct to the point. 一针见血. Whether you like it or not, but I will tell you straightforward. Yeah. So I eliminate that. Or anything, a parking feature, we may not use it. Security feature, maybe. View. Okay. Some people definitely want to have view. Then, how do you eliminate those without a view house? Oh, but I want a city light view. I want whatever the view. Okay, fine. What do? We do what? None and not. So that's how I eliminate. Two negative. None, no view, and yes, no view. So I eliminate those without the view. If you click not, and it's like, you know, then you're showing all of them without view. But some of our listing agents, they're kind of sneaky because we don't really have a point. It's the view, nobody say it has to be the front yard view or backyard view. Has a view, yes. Depending on which side you look at it. No, this means I actually pick those houses with the view. Because none not. Okay, then typical Chinese, what do you like? Oh, I don't like to have a pool. Well, suddenly half of us gone. We got 131 listing, suddenly becomes 60 listing. Why? Most of a diamond bar Walnut house has a pool. Half of a house has a pool. Suddenly half of a listing is gone. Okay. I'm just kind of curious. Anybody still offer 2% or less? 30 listing. Shame on them. Without the pool, anything. Man, shame on them. If I click that, man. 40. Man. I mean, I wonder, it's like, man, are they pathetic or what? Or 2 or less. Oh, I'm sorry. Because they're including 2. Most of them are 2. I'm sorry. Let's see if the 1.75 or less. Yeah, 1.75 or less. I think I eliminate basically got everything gone. I have to input it again. Yeah, that's okay. I can do it very quickly. Don't worry. Oh, I didn't save it though. I didn't save it. Yeah, don't worry. Because that's, if I want to say, I didn't really set up, for single family or anything like that. And let's see if, Oh, okay. 2. Okay. Better? Okay. Let's see. Sunset Crossing, Diamond Bar. 1.5%. Pathetic. This one I don't mind. This is a 6.9 million. This one I do mind. 618,000. 10 times different. I will take this one for 1.5%. I'm okay. Why? It's 100 grand almost. 100 grand commission. I'll take it. Yeah. I don't mind. Watercourse. Diamond Bar. 6 point, yeah. No, 100 grand. 100 grand. Oh, yes. It's my money. Don't worry. I know how to count. Okay? I make the 10 grand all day long, but I don't make 100 grand per transaction. Okay? See this? But this one, I don't know about this price though. 9,000 square footage. Yeah. Big house, definitely. 1998. Lot is kind of flat. If it's a flat, with a circular drive, not really big. Cabinet, they are not the top notch. Those are kitchen is not really. If you look at those, this one it looks pretty. Okay, the kitchen is okay, and the formal entry is only one. So you coming in one stairs. Well, it's going to be tough for this price. Why? Because if I have the money for this, where am I going to buy? San Marino. or South Pasadena. I don't mind to buy the older house because it's definitely prettier. Personally, I don't really like to live in a gated community. Because gated community, you are kind of so stand out as that I'm prestige. I rather stay low key. Yeah. Or I may just live in like the some of the area like La Habra Heights, remote area. Yeah, because I may have one coming up, 7,000 square footage. The one when I leased before. Now the seller say, I want to sell. Oh, you want to sell it? You sure? You just bought it. Yeah. After a year now, almost. They bought it at last year June, almost a year, and they want to sell it. Okay, I don't mind, right? As long as I'm making money. But I will discuss. We'll put on the market for about 2.68 million. Newer than this, 2002. Bigger lot too, 39,000 square footage. A lot. This one is bigger actually. This one is bigger, 39,000. But I say, well, 2.68, La Habra Heights. It's close to Rolling High area, right behind on the water district. Yeah. So 7,000 square footage, not small. Yeah. La Habra Heights. It has a beautiful. If it's clear day, you can see Catalina Island, ocean view. You can see all the way on the backyard. That's why the whole purpose they built the master bedroom all the way, around the top, so you can see. They rebuilt. You got a deck going out. I see that as a beautiful view. And at the nighttime, sure, you can see the Orange County city light view. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Welcome up, but at this point, I may have to ask the tenant, "Do you want to buy it?" Because tenant live inside. Well, I know tenant has money. Their income is millions and millions of dollars. I saw it already. Did I pre-qualify that? Because I ever asked them to say, because when they lease it, do you say, if the owner ever want to sell, let us know. That's what they say. And this time they really want to sell. If I can really double end it, yeah. Because not only lease agreement, I only tell how much, I gotta, remember, when we put on the lease listing agreement, we put on if the tenant want to purchase, then they gotta pay us a commission, right? Right. So, so that's why I love our job. It's like, doesn't matter the good time, the bad time, we're always making money. Okay, but keep it quiet. I know a lot of people like to join us. Okay, but that's the beauty of our career. But it's easy to get in. It's really, really hard to keep up on the top. So if like this, I'm okay. So that's why if you look at, if somebody, I want to buy something big house, 4, 5, 3, I would say 3 million and up, I don't mind. I would not set the limitation for the commission anymore. It's just money talk. Anything 2, 3 million, yeah, I can, okay, 1.5. If 2 million, 30 grand, better than nothing. But I will start showing the one starting with at least 3% or 2.5 first. Then we're going down to 2%. Then we go to last 1.5%. If I have other choice. But I will tell, if you put 1.5% at Newport Beach, you know what? Those Caucasian agents will call you, harass you. You're so pathetic. You try to ruin the whole market? Damn you, Chinese. Yeah, they'll call you. Huh? Too little. Because when I see those house, millions of dollars on like Beverly Hills or Newport Beach, they still keep it at least 2.5 to 3%. It's our market has an issue. not other agents. Yeah, it's our problem. Well, certainly the agent, if you like Beverly Hill or Newport Beach, their marketing tool is they really spending money. You know, before open escrow, especially they get those $1 million house, and if like over even $10 million house, boy, their marketing tool is wow, it's all different. Yeah, they hire the professional people shooting the video, spend thousands of dollars, huh? And a party, they throw the party for all the broker, thousands of dollars, And when you show buyer, you don't drive car. You sometimes you get on a helicopter first, so I can see the overview. I don't want to see Google View. I want to see my eyes. Well, who's gonna pay first? Buyer's agent. You hire the helicopter first. Yeah, it's a different market. Okay. No wonder those agents, they're driving Rolls Royce. Yeah. Real estate agent drive the Rolls Royce. I see those, because minimum when I see the Beverly Hill, those agents, I show the property over there, and they all minimum driving at least a Mercedes 550, S550, or the BMW 7 Series. At least. That's a minimum requirement. Okay? Smaller Beamer, smaller Benz, you're out. Yeah, a different market. So that's why, when I show the property, I have to drive different car. I cannot drive my small Mercedes. I would drive my old Porsche to go out. Doesn't matter what years. Old Porsche is Porsche. Okay, so every time you come back, it clear it. Okay, so that's how eliminate the school district. You already know, and also if you look at the so we know the lot size, we don't limit that. Community feature, not really. Exterior feature, other structure, okay, or any sewer, septic, and water feature. Okay, and if you really want to, you know what? Someday, when you get a certain level, somebody will watch over you like an eagle, because they will watch you how many listings you have, how many transactions you have, how much. That's why they put who is the listing agent or co-listing agent. They put the name on it, and they can check on how many houses you sell per year. Oh. I mean, I'll tell you the truth. Some agents, they really like a lot of leisure time. They check on someone else. Yeah, I said, why? I never check on other people how many listings. I only focus on mine. Yeah, but some people they check out. But you could. I mean, you can put out who's a buyer's agent or who's a listing agent. Okay. So that's why your track record is quite important. How many expired listings you have? How many times in your career? Well, definitely we will have an expired listing. Try to keep it down, okay? So because that will show. Because that's your reputation. So even you can check out, there's a listing office, here's a co-listing, but I can put if the, why I put the listing agent last name or the first name? Because some of the buyers say, I forgot her, or whatever the name, last name or something. If the buyer tell me whatever the last name, whenever I see the for sale sign or the first name, I can, check on it, and I just cross-qualify, cross-reference, what city, and what, maybe, sometimes it's like, if they don't know what's the street, but I can put on the agent's name, even on the phone number. Sometimes they forgot, but they jotted down the phone number. So those are the adding and remove field. Not just the standard field, you can put it, those are the basic field. I know yours doesn't have anything like what I listed right here, because those are added by myself for my own benefit, for my own search. So if somebody telling me what's the office name or the listing agent mobile number, or this is something I added a long time ago. When why the show instruction? Why? Well, long time ago when I want to preview the house, what do? I try not to set up the appointment. I look at the house with go direct. So I type go direct. So they will show all the listing for just go direct. So you preview those houses first. Nobody will bother you. That's how you learn. So not just sitting here, I learn from my training. When you have time, go out and look at houses. You gotta have to practice. Instead of you look at, certainly that's why you do the market watch. You can see what's all the listing. Then if you like to preview the house, then you can do the all the whatever the go direct. Okay, because sometimes you know what? As a listing agent, I hardly receive any phone call. Any agent want to preview, because a lot of listing agent doesn't like that either. Why you preview? Bring your buyer along. I mean, why wasting my time? I have to talk to the seller. So you preview the house. But back on the good old day, that's pretty normal. It just to me, we just get lazy. That's it. That's how I feel. For the new agent, I feel like they are so lazy compared to what we used to be. Yeah. Used to be we don't have a computer. We have to mapping. Ain't got no GPS. I have to eliminate the atomic sky, put on the page, on the Roland High or Hacienda High. So I pinpoint, which house I gotta see it today. So I drive to preview the house. Even it's appointment only, or it's a call first, or go direct, at least I drive by. That's how I learn from every street in the neighborhood. Yeah. I didn't say you walk around it, but you drive around it at least. Okay? Because that's why we say when you're using computer, it's not considered working hour. Oh, I'm sitting in front of it doing the MLS. That's not considered working hour. Your working hours, either you're prospecting the buyer, prospecting the seller, or you drive around, show the property. That's considered, or listing presentation, that's considered working hour. How many hours do we work a day? Don't tell me you work 8 hours. I did not, okay? So, but when you combine, we put it this way. If you talk about working hour combined weekly, yes, we do have 48 hours. Why? I do open house. That's considered working hours. Okay? Yeah. You're showing the property, to others, or when you combine the whole week, yeah, you got 40 hours. But it's just like we just didn't really consider it like 9 to 5 hours, like Monday through Friday, like that. We spread out on 7 days working. Because to me, when I'm doing the training, that's not considered working hour to me. Or you can put like the price per square footage. Some people does really mind how much dollar per square footage. Some of a stingy buyer. You want those buyers or not? Okay, then you put it right here. They will show what anything under what a particular dollar per square footage, a particular city. So those are fine-tune on your search, or how many days on the market. If it's more than 100 days, I don't want to see it. That means something wrong with it. Okay, so you can put 100 minus. So anything minus at last 100 days will show when you run the search. Okay. And that's, when you do the add and remove this feature, on this, they will jump in to the screen. You same thing from here, availability, all the feature, you can move it right here. Okay. Used to be I have a year build. I don't need it anymore because they're already adding the standard feature. Long time ago, they don't have that. So I gotta have to, move it myself. But now anything is hazard, I just eliminate it. Yeah, put it back. That's why they keep on updated, changing. So any question on the searching before we jump to the save? You don't save. You click result. Okay, for example, let's see here. Let me go ahead and say like, okay, we'll look single family with the say just what we say Walnut School District. Okay, and anything buyer's commission 2+%. You're gonna make sure it's a percent. Then the some people they maybe give you flat fee like 10 grand. I said I don't want that. Yeah. Pomona and no Roland High either. Okay. So we look at the Roland High. Not. How come I got so many? Did I put something wrong? Must be something wrong. Did I put it wrong? Oh yeah, I put the wrong city. I'm sorry. This is the city. I should put on the MLS area. Okay, so 145, and I'm looking for something at least. I'll say I need 4 bedroom and 2 bath. Okay, that's it. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I put it the wrong category. It's not the full bath. It's off the line. 4 bedroom and total 2 bath. I put out the full 3/4 bath or 1/4 bath. No wonder. Okay, 126. Then if I don't want anything notice default, I don't want to see anything on short sale. I'm okay with the probate, but I don't want to see any auction, bankruptcy, third party. Trust is okay. Conservatorship, no, not. Okay, so basically on this area, doesn't have anything, what we put in the category. That means Diamond Bar, Walnut, most likely they got no short sale, no auction or anything, or notice default. They all have equity. Okay, so basically what they're telling you, standard sale. Boom, that's it. If you want to save it for yourself, but I mean, I can always, save it. Okay, when you save, you got 2 different kinds you can save. Okay, first of all, default, they will put a showing at 25. Okay, but every time I want to see everything at once, I put 100 listing per page. So I will see everything at once, for example. Okay, yeah. When you what's this little pencil? My listing. Okay, so that's oh, that's my listing. Yeah, okay, little pencil over there. Yeah. So if you want to save, so you got 2 different types. Now I'm gonna jump to the next screen. We got new auto email or new save search. What's the difference? Auto email, that means I'm gonna email to the buyer. Automatically, daily. Something pop up, fit in this category, I will, just, email it to the buyer. Or you can also run the search. You email to the seller for what? I want to email to the seller, say around your neighborhood, what neighbors, what's a new pop-up, what's new is pending, or what is sold, all the information, or whatever is expired, off the market, boom. So that's a new auto. That's you can also set up for new auto email. But save search, that means you only save one time. You save whatever you running the search here. For example, if somebody tell me, say, hey James, I want to see the house on this weekend. Okay, tell me all the criteria. Then I save it. Why? Whatever I pick on it, I save it until Friday. I pop it again. See if any of the listings still active or it's went into the escrow. So I will not wasting time to show them. So those are when I new save search. So I save it to a different. If you click save, I mean you save whatever the new search name. You know, sometimes I will put whatever the day, showing date, because that's to me. If I got 3 appointments, I will put. I say, for example, if this weekend I say, oh, April 7th-1, April 7th-2. I know it's the first appointment, second appointment, third appointment. Okay, then I can see there's 3. So before I set up the appointment or before I showing, I bring it up again. So make sure. Usually if the appointment, if somebody want to set an appointment, listing agent may call you and say, I'm sorry, we already set the offer, say today, and do you still want to see it? Sometimes they will just call because they know you set an appointment. But some of the listing agents, they forget. So make sure you check it yourself, especially if you go direct, because you didn't even set an appointment. How do you know? So you see if it's still active. So we're not wasting your time. Because you rather don't want to show your buyer. If they love the house, it's already sold. You're wasting your time. But you can ask your buyer, this house is sold. The house you like, one of the house you like. But because you are waiting too long, every time you only have weekend to see it. So when the house pop up, I did email it to you, you like it, but until weekend, sold. I thought it's a buyer's market. Who told you that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can save by the name. Yeah, save. You can type search name. You type whatever you want. Yes, because once you save it, I'll show you, on my save search area. If this one you want to save it, okay, what you do, you can put either because since I already have the contact, not a contact name already, or you can create a new contact. You can create your client's name right here. You can put in all your new contacts name here, and if you want, put in more detail to show all the fields. But the yellow spot, those are something you gotta have to fill in. And I'll even categorize myself. I customize those, whatever the category, what I put in. It could be this seller or buyer from postcard, or it's a seller, or it's a friend, or it's a partner, or it's a partners, or what it is, Zillow, Remax, or online. So anything on the online source. I just want to see what's this client coming from. Okay? Or it could be renter. Why? Renter could be a buyer. Right? Or it's a referral, or what? Sign, for sale sign, whatever the sign may be. Okay? Or it's a repeating. And what's a 1-by-1? Why is it classified? That's why I mean, if I put any classified ad. Okay, used to be I put a lot of classified. Lately, we didn't really do much on classified because more people do the social media and classify. So then most likely I'll see it as open house. But what do you mean showing? Did you ever see that when I show this property and somebody just walk in? Can I see the property too? Oh, sure. Here's my business card. If you have any question, let me know. Do you have any buyer's agent helping you? Oh, you don't? Great. Okay, come along. Yeah. Then please call me. Or may I get your phone number? Okay. Maybe I'll talk to you separately after I finish showing if you have any question. Did you grab another buyer? That's it. Especially, I'm waiting for my agent. You know what happened? So once I got actually showing everything, I said, oh, you're waiting for your agent. Okay, fine. I don't want to touch it. After I do all the showing, and the buyer said, can I have a business card? I said, why? You have your agent. Oh, you're more professional. Can I have your Can I have your business card? I said, yeah, but I mean, how about your agent? Oh. I'll call you. I'll call you. That's why, every time when you show, you perform. So that's why every day we gotta be a best condition, especially when you are showing your client, because you don't know what's happening. Not just you perform in front of your buyer, you perform, it could be in front of seller, because seller is also watching. Wow, this agent must be something. Do you think if the listing expire, they may call you because you hand over your business card too? So that's why don't take it lightly when we perform. You feel like I'm on stage. I have to be the best condition. Perform in front of not just my buyer, it could be a seller or other buyer. Especially open house. It's your time to perform. Okay? Don't just open house, okay. Make yourself comfortable. Yes, you know. But you know what? Basically, I was kind of catch their eyes and say, you don't want to walk too close. Let them see the whole house freely. Especially open house, you don't want seller inside the house. Tell seller, get out. Because why? You don't want seller to say, I'm sorry. You don't want seller to introduce any house or buyer badmouth anything on seller's house. You don't want to hear it. Okay, seller. That's why you gotta have to train, especially Asian seller. When buyer come, for example, if the agent bring the buyer come and you're home, stand in the front yard or take a walk. Don't stay inside the house. Do not stay inside the house. You gotta have to educate your seller. Because it really happened, the situation is, seller really kind, want to show the buyer and tell them and say, wow, this is a nice house, with the school district. So how many kids you have? The buyer just walk away. And seller asked the buyer's agent, did I say something wrong? I said, yeah, their kid just passed away. And you ask them how many kids you have. You just trigger. Yeah. Oh, so that's why. You don't know when you trigger, okay? The point, they don't like it. So that's why, seller, walk away. Don't stay in the house. But some of the sellers, they just don't listen, especially female seller. They intend to have the talk. Sometimes, if I buyers, what I say, if I sometimes, if I saw them, they love to talk, I would tell seller, do you mind? Can you wait for us in front of a house? Or maybe you stay in the backyard, so we take a look ourselves. I'm the buyer's agent. Don't worry, I'll watch over your house. Because I don't want them to say anything and kill the deal, kill my client. Because especially they love this house, and I don't want you to say anything negative or something or trigger, because I don't know either. Okay, so that's why you gotta train your seller. Keep your mouth shut or get out. Besides, you don't want to. Did you ever see the seller kick the buyers out? Yeah. Buyer talk too much, then I gotta drive. We talk outside. You don't want to talk in front of a seller. Seller, has definitely. It's their house. It's their jewel. It doesn't matter. You badmouth about it. You don't like the floor plan. You don't like. It's okay. But we talk outside, not talk in front of a seller. The seller kick you out. Don't buy it. I will not even, if you submit offer, I will not even accept yours. Well, what do? We do nothing wrong as an agent, but you have to control your buyer, and also, listing agent, you gotta have to control your seller. That's our job. All right. That's important. So that's why in all the category that you can customize, but I didn't max out. I believe I cannot put anything anymore because customize. Yeah, see, I just cannot put anything. It just there's all category like that. Yeah. So those are for doing the auto email. But if there's some of them, they are long time. They haven't been open your email, or it's been a while. the MLS actually will eliminate it automatically to the safe search. They will not delete it, but they will move it to safe search, not auto email. They will not send out the auto email until you reactivate it again. Okay. Or they will show you they did not see it, okay, or expire. If you leave it expire for a long time, then move to safe search like this folder, not auto email folder. Okay. So we jump back here. And if you say like, okay, I want to limit it, this is the criteria. I want to limit it, say $2 million, or say one and a half million. Let's make it more reasonable. Okay, you have 89. Okay, but I want certain area. What do? Map. That is something that I have to show you. Remember I tell you before? What I use the most is irregular shape, or this is something new, okay? The freehand polygram. Used to be I only have draw polygram, but I hardly use diameter. I say I don't want to go far from, let's say Diamondback High School. Walking distance. What do you consider walking? Half mile. Okay. So what do? You try to find, where's Walnut High School? Okay, right here. Right this area. If you want to see it, let's see the satellite view. Okay, right here. See that? Football field, everything right here. Okay. So we put the map back, put it a little bit smaller. Half miles. Click. Put the center. Wait a minute. How come it's not moving? Eh? What happened? What's wrong with this? You're supposed to click it, and let's see if this one working. Yeah, it's working. How come the diameter is not working? Let's see. Let me delete the shape first. Diameter. Oh, okay. Finally. Half miles. Exactly half miles. So those are the three listings within half miles. I want my kids to be able to walk. So what do you got left? 3. That's it? That's it. Unless you want to make your kids walk longer, fine. How about 1 mile? So those are you telling them. Because I draw the diameter. Okay, how about let's make a 3/4 miles. Oh, okay, finally, we got more. Do you think there's one? High Country. Okay, yeah, this is it. Yeah. There's the Walnut. Let me see. Yeah, Walnut. Okay. Because that's why, I wanted to teach you how to do it, later on look at the school district right here on the title. Okay? That's how you make sure. Okay? So I click map again. So we're back. And or something, I don't want the diameter. I want to use it for particular area. Say like the if it's in Walnut. Okay. I want something, within, the Walnut School District, but I'm not, you want to draw on the rectangular. This is a Walnut High School right here. The rectangular is like this. You want to, on this area. But can you move it? Yeah, right here. push forward a little bit more? Sure. That's how you do the rectangular. Okay. These two are easier one. It just basically you just draw and drag and drop, on that the closer end, and you can move whatever see here you got a point, the line you can move. Okay. All right. Certainly right here, but I don't want to get too close to school. Why? Traffic. Okay. So this considered close? Yeah. Okay. I don't want too close. Then we draw another one. This one excluded. So that's red. See that? The other two listings gone. So you are including the whole thing, but on the red area that's excluding. You do whatever you want. Okay? You create it. Then if you say, I want to make sure, delete the shape. I want to make sure this is the area I want in Snow Creek area. Or let's say, okay, Walnut Ridge, because Walnut Ridge is really close to the Walnut High School right here. But this two houses not, because right across it. But unfortunately, at this point, we only got one house in Walnut School. In the Walnut Ridge community. But certainly, you gotta have to know what community is, where's the boundary. So if the people say, I want to do it just the Walnut Ridge. Oh, not here though. I'm sorry. Starting right here. So the Walnut Ridge is starting right here. Because those are the townhouse, you're looking at the new one. They built over there. So they have one driveway, one here, one there. So this is the area. For the Walnut Ridge house. So those are, you draw whatever the diagram. Or I want to make sure, I want to say the Snow Creek area. Okay, Snow Creek. I don't want the bigger house, Snow Creek. Okay. It just pretty much you have to know the area. But if you don't know, you can surely look at the satellite view and draw it. Okay. This is a smaller site, smaller area of the Snow Creek. Or I can buy something bigger. Okay, fine. We stretch it. Can you stretch it? Yeah, I stretch. This one, not Snow Creek, sorry. Stretched too far. So, as those are the other bigger house in Snow Creek area. $1.33 million. Okay. And here's 1.28 million. Wow, it's not cheap. Silver Valley. It's only 23.55. So this one, if you compare to the east side, see here? Bigger, cheaper. Bluebill. It's about the same, cheaper. So sometimes different area may be different. If this is a new listing today, 6 days. Haha. You know what I'm going to do now? Let's see. When did you put it up? April 2nd. You know why? Why they only got 6 days? We see the trouble. They put it on today. Why? They prepare, drafted first, but they forgot to changing the date. They actually uploaded today, which is true. Okay? That's why they have, that's why when every time I put it on the listing, I always has a photo. Otherwise, I would not put it on. That's right. That's right. You're absolutely right. But why they show 6 days? They actually uploaded today. Why? No. They forgot changing the day. Listing contract day. See this one? Yeah. But legally, that's why I want to warn those agents. Either you make sure you upload the date. Well, look at it. 203, new agent. You learn on the hard way. No mercy. Because they did not belong to us. If it's ours, I will have mercy. Okay? Dynasty, no mercy. No photograph. No photo. For 6 days. No matter what, you make something, you make a mistake, right? Gotta bite the bullet. Unless you have what form we need to sign? SELM. So this time MLS will challenge the listing agent. Okay, I know you list late and you got no photo for 6 days. Somebody complain on that. Do you got a SELM? What SELM? That's it. Somebody got to learn from the hard way. If you guys make a mistake, I know who you are. It's okay. I will have mercy. I'll call you. Hey, please correct it. Otherwise, you'll be like this. Yeah. So that's why it's like every time when you uploaded anything on your listing, not just double check, triple check. If they correct the date, I won't turn them in because, you just uploaded today. You have 2 days to upload your photos. But I pretend I did not see your contract day. All I see is DOM. Who violated? Yeah. You can see that when he just uploaded. Oh, 11:42. 10 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago. Somebody already see it and violated. Turn him in already. Ain't got no mercy for the newcomer. All right? Because they didn't come here for training. You can say I'm bad. Yes, I am. Yeah, that's right. 要缴学费. I know they'll just give the warning. It's not going to be given a citation, but at least a warning. Got to make them learn. You got to have to make sure when you upload it, you got everything correct. Okay, not just take it easy. Big deal. No, we got to have to take our career very seriously. Yeah, and we try to eliminate those not follow the rules agent. Okay. All right. So those are the feature. What we used to be. I use the most. Okay. If I want to see the Snow Creek area. All right. And this one I don't have to point it because that's my listing. I know where it's at. So I said, how come you didn't click that one? Where's my listing? I know where is that. But this house, am I going to show it? Yes, I do have a buyer, because since the buyer, they do concern someone, doesn't, is pass away inside the house. That's okay. And the other two, this one is because the tenant occupy. Cannot really show. You're going to have to submit the offer subject to interior inspection, and my buyer doesn't want to see it. Fine. Then this one, we saw it already. So they feel a little bit dark inside. So, okay, there's a new listing. I will show them. Yeah, even I report them. It's okay. I will still show the listing. Yeah. Yeah, I will show them. So, let's go through delete the shape. This is something new. To me, it's the first time I use it too. Okay? Freehand drawing, polygram. So I can make, that's what I like. Because I don't have to make the point to point. So I can grab the mouse and directly, oops, I'm sorry. Make a little bit lower. Anyway, what the heck? Yeah. So at least I don't have to point and point and point and point. So I just, draw whatever the diagram. Okay. And will deliver the same purpose anyway. It's just different. So this is a new feature. Okay, but I say, okay, if we talk about Snow Creek, but this area, we may have something over $2 million. Okay, fine. Can we change it, our criteria? So let's go ahead. See, map area selected. Then we go ahead, delete the price. Oh, okay. That means 2 more houses over our asking price. So like this, let's see. Okay. On this side, Iron Shoes, 1.7. Oh, La Puente. They have this 3647 bigger house. Because those are, it's a tract home, but I believe they probably, let's see if any addition. Okay, so it's a true. See the building square footage? So those are, it's a true square footage, or even they knew how to have a permit. But on the title, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, but where's the other? Oh, how come? 5-bedroom, 4-bath. Aha. Is it 1-bedroom, 1-bath without permit? We don't know. So those are, we gotta have to see it. Here's a 5-bedroom, 4-bath, everything, okay? But see the agent remark, did they say anything? They didn't say anything. I say if it's a permit or not. But agent, okay, whatever we see, we put it on. We see 4-bathroom, we put 4-bathroom. Doesn't matter, titles only show 3. Don't put on the title. Because when you ask the seller, the title showing 4-bedroom, 3-bath, you tell me, I gotta be prepared. What's wrong with the other bedroom and the other bath? Is it something wrong with it when you bought it, or somebody you added, or what's the reason? I gotta be prepared, because when buyer's agent call, how come? You gotta be able to answer. Listing agent, I hate that. I don't know. Hey, do you mind to ask the seller? Oh, okay. I didn't know showing the title of 4-bedroom, 3-bath. Well, because when they took the listing, they never checked the title report. So that's why they don't know. Then you don't see if they are professional or not. Yeah. All right. Usually I will say something. Title showing 4-bedroom, 3-bath. So that 1-bedroom, 1-bath added by the seller with the permit. And I stop. Or you can say, go down the city or county to satisfy yourself, something. So that means you tell buyers to go down the city to check on it as for due diligence. All right? But this one doesn't say anything. So it could be a Seller didn't tell the buyer, or buyers or listing agent never asked, or don't know where to ask, or listing agent doesn't even check the title. Title, you click here, parcel number, or this assessor. Oh, this is assessor map right here. Realist 2.0. This two will come out with the same screen. Okay. This is public information. So people say, "Oh boy, then everybody know, where I'm living." I say, "Yes, it's public information." Yeah. Hmm? There's a title report. I will, teach you guys, how to read it, everything, because, here's you got a tax. Here's for the property tax. Yeah, this is some of the city tax. That's a regular city tax. But sometimes when you see the mellow rules or the special assessment tax, that's what we see it too. But I will, when I will show some property to compare with you guys. Yeah. If anything, somewhere about $1,000, that's pretty normal. 1,000 give and take, those are pretty normal city tax. But when you see 2, 3, 4, 5,000, wait a minute, that's a mellow rules on top of the city tax. Okay, those are you gotta have to watch out. But if anything, it's $1,000 more or less, it's still okay. Because you can see that, what's that coming from? Oh, Walnut Valley water, what's that? Storage. And they gotta have to charge you annually. Flood control, okay. So this is sewer, same thing. Light on the space, street light. Somebody gotta pay. All right. So nothing is free. Actually, they charge you on the property tax. All right. And this one even bigger. Iron shoes. 4,200 square footage. But usually I will check on the title first. Okay, so this is a bedroom. How come? Well. Somebody could be using as a bonus room and they divide it for the 2-bedroom without adding on, or without correction, or without turning the permit to the tax assessor. Anything could be happen. They may have a permit, everything, but they just never turn it in. But usually they should turn it in, because I don't think they were adding any value for the money. I don't think much though at all, because you didn't really add on the square footage. Mainly they reassess the make big difference is when you're adding the additional square footage. They were adding a major value, for the house. Bedroom, not really, because it could be bonus room, it could be office den, and you convert it to the bedroom. You build a closet without permit? Yeah. Possible. Illegal subdivided between, if the bonus room like this, can you divide a 2-bedroom? Sure. Because the bonus room have 2 windows. Yeah. Then you build 2 closets. Yeah. Where? Oh, okay. Combining. Those are, what the city will charge you for whatever, any lien maybe. Those are, for the public, you gotta be in charge, if you look at Hacienda High, Rolling High, they have more stuff like, from fire department to police department to school, everything. It all come from here. Okay. You gotta have to pay the water. I said, wow, this one, how come it costs more than the other one? Because you're higher. When you're at a higher elevation, you pay more. When the lower, yeah, you pay less, because we gotta have to, put the line all the way for you, or the storage just because of you, and rest of them they just in between connected, so you may have to pay more. Okay. So those are, I'll stop right here. So basically, that's what you see, how we can learn, on the map. And here's a clear everything done. Yes. Okay. Let me show you. 在这里 My Matrix Safe Search. See, this is my Safe Search. This is auto file. A lot. Okay. But certainly, I got it once in a while. I got to delete it. Otherwise, the some is obsolete. Yeah. Some of see like this is useless. You know, like this in 2015. You know, it's still there. Yeah. Delete it. This is auto email. So on Thursday, I'm gonna tell you how to fill in the auto email after the search. You save it auto email. This is what I did. A realist. Okay. No. You can put it in any. 你只要有 parcel number, as long as you get a parcel number. Okay, put in the address. Usually, when I took the listing, did you get the address first? Yeah, absolutely. I get the address from seller, right? You get the address, you put it in to the. Usually, I using the first screen home. I put it in right here. Okay, so whatever the address may be. They say like my listing. That's how you click the real list, the title report. The title report. No, the title report, that's what you're on the record. But when you took the listing, you gotta have to basically count how many bedroom, how many bath. Huh? Yes. I don't care the title. What I see, well, I need to put it on. That's an MLS rule. If I see 5 bedroom and the listing agent, you put 4 bedroom. When I show the property, it is clearly 5 bedroom. Whose violation? Listing agent. Inaccurate information. Because I do have a client doesn't want 5 bedroom, too many bedroom, for example. They're only up to 3 to 4 max. I don't care how big is a house, how big is a bedroom, but I just don't want 5 bedroom. Okay. See, buyer can give you any criteria. Say, okay, your choice. Yeah. They rather have I want to have a bigger bedroom instead of so many bedroom. Only 2 of us. My kids are all gone. Why do you need so many bedroom for? Yeah, that's true. So that's why we gotta have to put accurate information on the listing if you're the listing agent. Okay. Don't make any mistake, please. Yeah, because not just me, lots of Caucasian agents, they will watch over everything. Yeah. So that's why you rather being trained hard instead you get so loose later. I got warning here, I got citation, I got something. No, I don't want you to get that. I don't want you to learn from the hard way. Yeah. So that's why I gotta tell you the proper way to put on the listing. So certainly I will tell you how to put it on the listing, everything. Okay. So that's every time you wanna, and when they come back, I will tell you how to on Thursday. I'll tell you how to do the auto emails. Okay, so save you a lot of time. You send the email to the seller or the buyer directly. Okay, when they trigger, and also we'll tell you how to read for the title report. Okay, and if we have time, then I'll go. Then we'll start with the listing. Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you for coming.